Google has long touted its open work environment, but that's not true. Instead of creating a vibrant bloom of diverse viewpoints, political arguments are ripping the company apart and heterodox views are squelched. Last year, James Damore was fired for daring to publicly hold non-liberal views. They canned him for that. And yet, even on the left, Google is turning into a contentious company. In January, pro-animal Googlers invited PETA co-founder Ingrid Newkirk to speak on the Google campus. But that appearance was in the end nixed at the last minute by a small, even more left-wing caucus within Google that argued that promoting animal rights was somehow offensive to human beings who face racism. Kathy Guillermo is a senior vice president at PETA, and she joins us tonight. Kathy, thank you for coming on.
My pleasure. Thank you.
So I want to take this argument seriously to the extent it is a serious argument. How does PETA's position in favor of animals denigrate human beings who face racism?
Well, it doesn't at all. That's what's so silly about Google canceling Ms. Newkirk's speech. What we're talking about is compassion for everybody. The speech was about the roots of bigotry and intolerance and how we need to be compassionate to everyone, regardless of species, regardless of gender, regardless of race. It's the most anti-racist speech there could ever be.
Was this surprising to you? I mean, did you expect anything like this reception at Google?
Not at all. And I think what's so startling is the bad manners on the part of Google, because Ms. Newkirk was in the parking lot. She had flown to California on her own expense, and she's a very busy person with a packed travel schedule. She is busy running campaigns. So she came to do this, was delighted to speak to the employees at Google who wanted to hear her and what she had to say. And as she is literally stepping out of the car in the Google parking lot, she gets a phone call saying that the speech has been canceled without any explanation for why that is. And to this day, they have yet to tell Ms. Newkirk why the speech was canceled.
Well, they're Google. They don't have to apologize. Have you heard this argument before, that being for animals is bigoted?
Oh, you know, from people who don't have very open minds, yes. But it worries us when discourse is shut down because the word racism might be used in a speech. If we're so sensitive that we can't even listen to a talk that talks about speciesism and racism and compassion for all, then I kind of worry for our future. There was no reason whatsoever that people shouldn't have heard her, and anybody who disagreed with her would have been welcome to say so at the time.
You are old-fashioned if you believe in the free exchange of ideas. But Google isn't just any other company. It's the choke point through which most human information flows. I mean, Google controls what we know about the world. Should it worry us that they're unwilling to hear any alternative viewpoints?
Well, it should, I think. And I also think that internally, Google's in quite a muddle. This is a company that, as you point out, delivers information, and yet they were not able to deliver us an explanation for canceling the speech. They have not called to reschedule it. And for people who know where we are through our phones every minute of the day, they certainly are hard to reach, because we have tried contacting them for the last 4 months and have met a wall of silence.
Amazing. Amazing. Thank you for explaining what happened. It really says a lot about a lot. Appreciate it.
Thank you.